Hello friends, welcome back to a new video. Today I have a special build prepared. I've mentioned it in a previous video, but when I first started playing Terran, there was a Protoss player at like 5.5k MMR that would play the same build every single time, and it would surprise me every single time, and I would lose every single time. Now the build itself is very simple. You open up with a fast expansion, and then you follow it up with a proxy Stargate. You save up not one, not two, but 3 Void Rays, fly it in, right-click the reactor or a depot, hope that there's not going to be a Viking or a Cyclone, and then win the game with the triple Void Ray run by. This is pretty much how every single game went against this player. I don't even remember his name anymore. I'm sure that if he were to do it again against me, he would beat me again, because it hits at kind of this offbeat timing that feels extremely bad, honestly. It just feels weird all around. So we're going to try to copy this build order here today. Now, there are a couple of key concepts in this build order. The first key concept is that you ideally don't want to get your Stargate get spotted, so you want to hide it, but you also want to have it close enough that your opponent, cannot reliably respond to things. So I'm going to be building it over here. That will be step number 1. The second step is that I would love to fake a second pylon. It sounds weird to say to fake a second pylon. But you want to have a pylon on the low ground because you don't want your opponent to be suspicious of what it is that you're doing. So I'm going to be adding in my second pylon despite not needing it. It will delay certain things by a little bit. For example, the actual pylon that I'm going to proxy. I think I'm just going to go here, by the way. I think it's going to be slightly better. I also won't have a scout. So that's another thing that kind of does suck, but it's the way of the world, you know? What can you do about it? Just going to add in this little pylon here. So that's going to be our proxy for the Stargate. And another thing that I love doing with this build is starting with a Stalker. Whenever you open up with a Stalker, the brain of the Terran cannot comprehend building a Stalker and then not going for Blink. I don't know why the Terran brain cannot comprehend it, but this is one of the cheat codes that I found over the years, is that whenever you want to play Stargate, one of the coolest things you can do is actually just open up with a Stalker, because it just ruins their mind. Like, look at this. He sees the Stalker, he's like, oh my god, this guy's playing Blink. Guaranteed. Like, I will not need to scout ever again. And he's never going to go into my main base either. I am going to probably build a blind battery. It's blind because I haven't scouted at all. Because I don't know what the hell is going on here. I could go for a scout with this thing, but then he might know that there's something out on the map. I don't actually want him to ever get suspicious of anything. Is this this is actually a spot he can jump into. I didn't realize. Okay, so there's 2 Reaper jump spots here. That is interesting, isn't it? It's double Reaper, which is also interesting. What is he doing, though? Okay, so there's a couple of things I can do right now. I could add in another Stalker, which is what I am going to be doing. I could also build a battery in my main base, which is something I wouldn't have minded either, to be quite honest. So ideally, I stop him from scouting the other side. And I'm willing to lose a couple of workers for that, you know? I just want to make sure that he doesn't get the read that there's nothing here. Because that could probably ruin me. I'm going to start moving out right now as well. With my... with my first 3 Stalkers. I find it unlikely that he's going to be doing something useful. There is a chance that I'm going to find a medevac that is moving out at this point. So I'm just going to keep an eye on that too. Now, my follow-ups are fairly limited. I think what I want is a Twilight Council for charge and a relatively fast third base. Okay, this is good news for me. Very bad news for him, though. Extremely bad news even for him. We're just going to try to catch him here. Come on. I freaking dare you to go in and do stuff. Actually, I think I might just decide to go in here myself right now. So we're just going to move in here with the double voids. 3rd Void Ray on the way. See what we can attack. Okay. Oh, he went home, the prick. What the hell? This guy is really a piece of work, huh? Okay, we got a Cyclone. We got a Cyclone. We got a Cyclone. Alright. That is really all I can say about this for now. There is a chance he's going to try to go Banshee. If that's the case, then I'll just get a Void. I get an Oracle out. I get an Oracle out. This just feels extremely awkward. Can add in a couple of gateways too. He has the full wall here. Him going home is really a move and a half. I don't know what to say about that, to be honest. I had not expected that whatsoever. I'm also going to add in a forge. I am just having a difficult time imagining him getting anything done with Banshees right now. So I don't believe he's actually going to stick with Banshee. I believe he cancelled them. Oh, another great call by Kevin Harstem the Koning. You can really see how I turned into a professional gamer with these calls. Thank God I'm not a stock trader. Good lord. Okay, there we go. He's gonna die. I don't actually think... Yeah, he's light. I'm not sure why I tried to do anything different there. Dude, they're fast as hell, huh? Okay, still get the kill though. Yeah, tough luck for you. Next one is gonna come towards the right side, most likely. If he is gonna come with anything. It's also possible he doesn't come with anything. Oh, there we go. I actually did get a call right for once in my life. Where's he going though? Is he now going for here or... I didn't see him go invisible anywhere. I did not see him go invisible. We're gonna add a robotics facility too. I just didn't see him go anywhere. Which is kind of frustrating. There is a chance he's just chilling in the top right as we speak. Gonna get some vision over here. Yep, there we go. This was very reasonable for me. I really like how that played out. So we have the Void Ray so we can deal with any potential shenanigans that he'll throw at me. I have very poor vision out on the map. We have an okay worker count though. Probably want a fort base out here too. I'm just gonna get pylons. I don't actually know what the attack paths are on this map because I haven't played it enough quite yet. Going to add in a robo bay into the mix. I'm just going to patrol this thing close to the main base and get a fort base on this side of things. There's a chance he goes for a an attack with SCVs through the middle like this. I hadn't even really considered it until I said it. We'll get a fort base over here. I actually really like having fort bases. Oh my god, it actually is. Is it actually SCVs or what? Oh my god. I can read this guy's mind. Except I read it kind of late. You know, I knew that Bitcoin was gonna make it big in 2022. Late with my calls, but boy are they accurate. You know, too late to do anything about it though. If I can just get the freaking tank! Come on, man! Really? Okay, we're just gonna move this to this side. We've lost a lot of production facilities here, obviously. Oh, he's fully locked and loaded, huh? Locked and loaded. Just get the tank, brother. Just get the tank. We still have a freaking Void Rail. This one terrible. This entire game honestly went terrible. But me realizing too late that he was moving through the middle was probably the worst part of it. Okay. Him also not attacking me right now, by the way, is kind of a wild move. I don't understand why he's not going for it. That makes legit zero sense to me. It's like, let's see if we can still give him a chance. This is what Terrans often like to do. So, you know, they like to give you a second chance once they know they can't lose anymore. Yeah, I mean, this freaking sucked. I don't know what to tell you guys. We had him and then we didn't. He played a weird early game build, so we'll just blame it on that. This was not the fight either. I should have just waited a bit longer, picked up more reinforcements, given up my natural and just mined from my third base. Like, he's probably being outmined pretty big time. Yeah. Not good. All right, up next we're going to go into another PvT, this time with a slightly different build order. People always tell me diversity is the spice of life, and as someone that's been playing the same game for the last 15 years, I truly believe in that. Diversity is the spice of life, you know, within the one game that you play. So I love trying slightly different build orders. This is an 18 nexus into a simulator. This is a, you'd call it a fairly high mineral eco, low gas eco build. Your cybernetics core timing often is still very good with this, as you can see. 124, so I'm going to be pretty quick with everything. I can go into late sentry with this. You can't really get a fast sentry with this, but a late sentry is absolutely possible. I do need a low ground pylon, by the way. That is absolutely essential over here. So we're gonna add this thing out there. Up, that looks beautiful. Now I've seen people, whenever they play a build like this, even temporarily skip their cybernet, or what you call it, skip a chrono boost on their first stalker. I am not that crazy. I am, you know, that is, I'm a greedy player, but there's limits to what I do. Actually, never mind. Let's try it. If he doesn't open up with a Reaper, we're going to be freaking cooking. However, if he opens up with a Reaper, we're going to be less cooking. Okay? So I hope he opens up with a Reaper. Am I... Oh, I'm so freaking afraid. 13 more seconds. 10 more seconds. So 2:27 is when my Stalker pops out. Okay, it is a Reaper on the low ground. Come on, buddy. Come out. Okay, he doesn't even dare going up. Oh, this guy. Absolutely cucked in that, let me tell you. Okay, 2 more Chronos as well out here. Yeah, we're cooking. Okay, we're going to pull some extra workers out of gas as well, because we don't really need that many workers with this particular build order that I'm planning on playing. Like I said, we're going to have... I could add in a blind battery on the low ground, by the way. This is something people sometimes do. And it's something people should probably do a little bit more often. Okay, this thing's going well. I'm just going to add 1 gateway. And I'm also going to add this forge. The moment I can, I'm going to get the scout with the freaking sentry. And I want to add my 3rd nexus as well. I never know for certain where I want to put it, but I think I'm just going to put it straight onto my, what you call this? The line location. There you go. That's beautiful. 318 on that nexus timing, I think is very decent. Gonna add a pylon here that can act as a spotter later on. And we're gonna continue adding more gateways, getting more stuff overall. I actually started liking getting gateways in the main base, so that when my low ground stuff gets depowered, it doesn't feel like the end of the world. I'll open up with an armor. Just gonna get 1 armor. Now, we see that he's actually opening up with what's most likely going to be Cyclone. I think it's going to be a tank follow-up. So Cyclone into tank or something like this. I can definitely get this thing out. 1 more pylon, maybe decent in the mix. Love that for me. Now, we're not actually, don't get confused. We're not actually going to have anything great going on for us, right? We're not going to have like a crazy, like a charge timing. We're not going to have really a crazy anything. The only thing that we have is a fast nexus and a fast upgrade. And that's pretty much what we're going to be working with. He's going to be hitting in a couple of seconds from now, and I would love to be ready for him. We have a lot of stalkers as well, holy crap. 3rd gateway is about to finish up. We're going to have Guardian Shield coming in too. That's great news for me. Like, I think we just win this game, no? Oh, maybe I can run this back or what? Absolutely, I can run this back. Okay, this went extremely well, to be honest. And the next thing I want is another recharge on this thing. So I can get a scout off straight away. I do hope that I have a new... Yeah, I was going to say... oh, we have way too many workers here. I was going to say, I hope we have a decent timing on my Twilight Council as well. I'm going to add 1 more gas here too. And I'm just going to add a battery in case it's going to be Raven. If it's Raven, I want the battery. If it's anything else, I also actually want a battery. So I just always want a battery. Like if it's Banshee, I also want a battery ideally. He's probably going to go for another push, by the way. Like if I'm looking at this is starting to feel a lot like Christmas. I'm going to add another one of these. No, it's looking a lot like another push that he's going to send out. Oh my god, he's actually going to go towards the 1 base where I don't have anything ready. I'm just going to pull these guys away for a second, because I think he's going to move in here. 1, 2. So I hope that he gets discouraged by me being here, because that would be a dream scenario. We're going to add in 4 more gateways, and I'm going to add a 4th base as well. I do want to continue my worker production on top of that, or my worker production, my gate production, my unit production, pretty much everything that I can get. I would love to get. I'm going to get these guys in the main base. I could get a cannon out here as well, but maybe it's better to get a cannon over on the 3rd base. It's going to get... Where are you at, buddy? Okay, see, it's trying to go in. That was not good for you, was it, boss? That was really bad for you. Because now he can't go through anymore. I'm going to follow this up with a prism, which is great news for me. And I want to get Blink as well behind all of this. Kind of just get a cannon in my main base. Make sure I don't get supply blocked if he decides to move out. And my prism is going to be a huge deal, obviously. And my Prism is actually going to be the biggest deal, because that's going to be my main counter-attack tool. Also just going to add an Immortal in the mix, make sure I can't get supply blocked. Like, just not getting supply blocked, honestly, is probably the best thing that could happen to me. I'm afraid of him coming from, like, an alternative angle as well. He could still go for a worker pool, just like I lost to in the previous game. But it seems unlikely to me. I actually feel like a drop or something is fairly likely. No, it's not. He's not on the map yet with anything. Like, I can just see that based on the amount of units that he has. Which is kind of good news. Because now I know for certain that it's going to be a straight up attack. If I can get him to stim once, that'd be freaking key. I want this upgrade done as well. Okay, we got him to stim, which is nice. We got this thing in as well. Just gonna get a disruptor out, by the way. Which probably is going to be the correct play. So, I said before that getting a fort base is actually kind of neat, because it allows you to mine from there, you know? And mining from locations tends to be quite neat. Okay, I know there's tanks somewhere, no? Where's the tanks? Hello? Did he usually get rid of the tanks, or what the hell? What is he doing? I have better upgrades. I think we lost. Did we? Okay, here come the tanks. I think I lost. Are you serious? Are we still in here? No, we've lost everything here too. Oh my god, freaking SCV Pulls, man. These maps are so small. I should have gotten a faster disruptor. He only had 46 supply remaining, but I have no production left. I should not have given him my naturals easily. I just didn't see where the tanks were. I thought he would have the tanks. You know, they were gonna stay behind or something, which I guess is what happened. Maybe he had them. No, he just had them siege up far in the back. I think I could have just killed him. Like, my upgrades were really neat. I had 1-1 upgrades against +1 attack. There weren't that many units. I could have pulled the workers as well. SCVs are just so strong, though. And my workers actually block my own zealot. So that's 2 games, 2 times getting SCV pulled after a pretty decent early game. And 2 times losing the freaking game. Freaking love playing against Terran. Up next we've got Hino. The beautiful thing about Xerxes is that they cannot pull their workers. Well, they can, it's just significantly worse. So we're not going to have to deal with that garbage. Like, I hate it so much. See, people are always like, you need to, what you call it, like Storm, too strong. But it's nice when you open with Storm or Colossus. You don't have to worry about any of that crap. You don't have to make any of the hard calls of like, oh, what do I need to do? Like, if I watch back these games, I feel like the decisions aren't so hard to make. But in the moment, when there's some dude coming at your throat with the freaking SCVs, I feel like I'm always making the wrong calls. Like, I attack at the wrong time. The first game I attacked too early, so this time I was like, okay, I'm going to attack quite late. Then he just walks up into my main base and he freaking kills all of my production. It's like, well, that's the opposite of great. Like, you just need to... It's just hard. It really is quite tough to make the calls, especially because everyone has different types of movement as well. Like, some people really want to go for your throat, others they're kind of okay just standing around. Sometimes they'll even add some bunkers into the mix as well. So it's just kind of tough. Breaks my heart though. That was such a cool early game out of me. I had really freaking quick upgrades. I destroyed his early game push as well with the 4-gate defense. I thought that was relatively well done. Like, I read that game like a book. I'm a fast reader, man. I read him fast this time, but dang it, still get that L. Just gotta keep improving, huh? All right. Simulator comes down over here. See that little scout? I'm always afraid of something like a 12 pool still happening, but we haven't seen any workers here quite yet, so I'm losing some of that scaredness. I ain't scared no more. Just gonna send this up here. See what I get. Okay, fast hatchery. Kind of feeling a Tempest Rush, if I'm being real honest. I always like Tempest Rushes. There is a build that I haven't played in a long time that I think has I don't say has a negative reputation, but has like you just don't see it a lot. It's one of these. I'll show you guys actually what I'm thinking of. So these bases they feel pretty far apart, which makes it hard to hold if you need to defend in the middle. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna open up with a single Void Ray, nothing else. Actually, let's do single Void Ray into Oracle. So single Void Ray. So Void Ray into Oracle is what I'm telling you. We'll get a relatively fast third base, not crazy fast, just fast enough, you know. And then from there on out, I go straight into Twilight Council and Robo. And I just go for like a 9 gate or so. Get really fast in there, 9 gate charge. This is what I want to do. And I might take a fake gas, but I also could skip it here. I think I can skip it. I don't think there's any way he can scout it. So as long as I clear this thing, oh my god, he's going pretty freaking fast with these links, huh? Is that more links, you think, coming out? It's hard to say. Do need to send this thing back home, though. Little worker. So we're actually just going to stay on 16, 17 workers in the natural, so like not that many workers. It's not going to be necessary. Then I want a third base as well. So this thing's going to go down. Then I'm going to move my Void Ray straight over to my third base. Okay. If you want to follow along this build order at home, then be sure to accurately benchmark. This is terrible. Double Oracle Scout. I freaking hate that. Or double Void Ray Scout. Double Void Ray. Double... Okay, let's get it right for once. Double Scout with the Overlords is just really expensive usually. I'm just not a fan of that whatsoever. It's probably gonna cancel my base now though. Actually, he might just barely not get it. Okay, I'm just gonna cancel all of these workers too. I don't really need that much more gas anymore either. I just need to start charge at some point. So we're just gonna oversaturate my main base a little bit. Get gateways. Make sure that I cannot lose this guy in here. He cannot scout the gas anywhere. So I'm actually feeling great about all of this. Gonna start charge instantly too. Gateway count is looking extremely healthy right now. I said do not build any more workers. And then we go 9 gate. Okay, like I said, oversaturation here on the gases. And the thing that I want to make sure that I have is I want to make sure that I have 4 zealots in my prism. Make sure that my prism comes out ASAP. And that I fake sending some workers over to my third base. And a move that I think is really cool, that people underrate, is... Look at this. This sadly only works against high-level players. So if you're doing this against low-level Zergs, very often it won't work. But taking the fake gases over here on the third base, it is such a freaking flex, let me tell you. Because right now he's probably thinking, oh, look, he's even trying to kill my workers. I don't give a crap about these workers. And he's just seeing me build more and more of them. He's so ready right now for like a Tempest Rush. Probably even adding in a Spire as we speak. Like, I'm not even joking. I think he might be building a Spire here. We're going to send everything across the map. I don't actually care about the mining on this base whatsoever either. And then we're just going to hit in between. Like, this is one of the most beautiful mind games. I saw Hero recently do this against Cyril. Not quite with this build order, but something similar. Him having this many links is kind of weird, honestly. Just want to warp in a bunch. And all of these fights are going to be good. I see he has no +1, so this is all completely fine with me. And now he needs to defend in between his bases. Like, I have a crap ton of units. He's probably just now started his first round of, what do you call them, of roaches. Like, I am loving life over here. If he even has a roach warren, it's possible that he skipped it because he saw the fast gases. You know? He scouted my gas at 5 minutes in. He could have cancelled that roach warren. Let's see. Oh yeah, he went Evo Chamber, Melee. I think this probably was a Hydra then, wasn't it? Okay, it was a late Baneling Nest. He went Hydra then and Roach Warren all at the same time once he realized what was going on. So he probably wanted to play Lingbane Hydra and then they want to skip the Roach Warren because all Zergs, like deep down in their heart, they're just greedy little pricks, you know? If they can save 100 minerals, cancelling a Roach Warren here or there, they're gonna do it. And that's why this build is so beautiful. You can also just play this with 6 gates and +1 and you just run across the map. And the real key is making sure that they cannot scout your gases in the natural and then faking the gases at the third base. And you can fake those gases 5 minutes, 5 minutes and 10 seconds. And you want to make sure that they see it with the links. You want to pretend like they can see it. Like so you're kind of chasing the links, but you're never killing them. Then they scout the gases. And at some point you send it. They won't have roaches in time. You're guaranteed to get a kill on the fourth base most of the time. And life is just very good. All right? Life is just very good. Now, we instantly get another game. See what that's going to... I hope I get Spirit again. I really want to fight him one more time. That was such a depressing game. Okay, we're going to get max specs instead. Taito Citadel. Citadel. Is this one of the maps where the cannon rush was really good? I think so, right? Like, this is actually a crazy position for a cannon rush. I cannot stress enough how crazy that position is. So we're gonna send my first worker out in like immediately. And then we're gonna cannon over here. Like, this is a... I'm not sure how good it's gonna be, but I think it's going to be freaking good. I don't think I can get here in time before the gateway. But I can probably get pretty close. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. So I'm just going to make sure that I match my timing with when my timing of this move out is. So he should be gone right now. He will not be here anymore. And then we pop down here. He will not see me in any way, shape or form. Get the cannon down here. Let's see. What was the correct positioning? And then I can lock in my probe somewhere. Yeah, my probe could be here. Dude, I remember it. I remember it all too well. Okay, this is banging. So he's gonna come in and scout right now. This is also very solid. Absolutely loving the vibes here. So I get the pylon up here. And I instantly put a pylon here if he tries to kill me. He's actually not doing anything. Gonna add a gateway in that case. He's probably planning on proxying, if I were to guess. He probably will cancel his second gateway. This is fully in range, I think. Okay, we're just gonna kill this thing. So most likely going to be some type of proxy. I don't know what the proxy is gonna be exactly, but it is most likely gonna be some type of proxy. Could be Nexus as well, by the way, proxy. Like, it's not necessarily just one thing, you know? Doesn't necessarily just need to be a Void Ray. Although most likely it's going to be a Void Ray. There's going to be a Void Ray involved here. Like 9 out of 10 times. I really want to scout this to make sure there's nothing behind all of this. I wonder if he can actually try and recall back home right now. That's something that's even in his mind. I think he's probably gonna try turning around soon as well. I'm gonna get my own Nexus here as well, by the way. So I'm expecting him to have a lot of crap. Yeah, I mean, this is just gonna run away, right? Like, what do you want me to say? I knew this was gonna happen. Let's see if I can kill this thing. That would be nice. Warp gate. So, it's tough for me to say exactly what's gonna happen. And I wish I built a cannon somewhere or gotten a full wall here. I actually should have definitely gotten a full wall here. So at least this thing could not have done anything. I want to know where the hell you're at, buddy. Did he recall already or no? Okay, yeah, you recalled already. I think it might just be... Okay, it's a bit of both. I was going to say, I think it might just be single Void Ray stuff. But he went single Void Ray plus... Base. Is the base here? No, the base is not here. Not loving this. It's a pretty awkward situation all around. And a blind battery as well, huh? Okay, so we're getting both of these. I wonder if I can defend that base. Like, is that something I can do? Because then I have 2 Nexi, which would be freaking huge, right? If I can get 2 Nexi out, that would be a very big deal. I probably want to add one more pylon here, so I can add another gateway as well. He's probably coming to attack me soon too, if I'm being accurate. Got a battery in the mineral line. So he will have Void Ray, will go into robotics facility most likely, right? That is my claim to fame. Can I mine from here? I think I can actually mine from there. He's also gonna show up soon. Okay, he now sees my base. He now knows I have 2 bases. So he lost one of his bases. I didn't. right? That is the only thing that kind of keeps me going in this game. Because if I lose that base, I'm in serious trouble. He cannot fight away from his stuff, I think. Like, I don't think there's any way that he fights away from batteries. Unless he gets 3 Void Rays. Then maybe he does get a shot or what? Does he have vision here? No vision here. Okay, it's gonna be Void up here. Oh, he has an Immortal too. That is pretty interesting, actually. Can I run away from here? I must definitely try. Oh, that sucked. I think I lost 2 Stalkers there right now. If he continues chasing though, maybe we can do something. I feel like this is like a key angle that we could take, maybe. Oh, that sucks. That really was bad. Before that, I think we probably could have tried fighting him at least a little bit. Now I'm not so certain about it. Because I lost too many Stalkers for no real reason. I'm going to have one of these though. We can go for like a drive-by. Pick up one of the reinforcements maybe. Heal. That sucks. Yeah, I don't think I got him anymore. Yeah. Maybe we never had him. I feel like one of the mistakes I made is that I allowed the Adept in too early. If I don't allow the Adept in and I just full wall this area, he needs to either keep the Void Ray at home to hold, or he needs to send the Void Ray over here to kill my workers. And that's just going to suck massively. Or it also allows me to mine a little bit longer and then I can just recall defensively. Maybe I even could have built a battery and a pylon at home and just defended in that area in general. It's hard to say, but this position is freaking insane. If my response is a little bit better, I think I just get out of it ahead every single time. My gateway also was a little bit late, so this definitely has potential, but that's going to be it for me now.